Hey guys, Kev here, and I have something really cool to show you. So, there is a new monthly release from Smooth Precision Pens. They are dropping on Friday, and they are absolutely sexy as hell. And I got 4 versions in this case. Big shout out to Orion Knives. Go check out their website. They make this amazing pouch. It fits into, I've used the shit out of this. It fits into a flat rate mailer, a small priority flat rate, and box. And it holds 4 knives at least. I have pens in here, but it holds 1, 2, 3, 4, and you can always put more in however you want. It comes with a cloth too. So I just wanted to show you that because this is where I keep the pens while I'm waiting to do reviews or whatever. So I keep them safe. But let's check out the new release. You can kind of get a sneak peek here. Here's the copper version. And this is called the Jigsaw Pattern, guys. Look at this. It's absolutely stunning. I think Kelvin over at Smooth Precision Pens said this has 36, was it? Unique tool paths. I'm not sure what all that means, but basically there's a shit ton of machine work that goes into these, and they are amazing. He literally calls it tool path art, because that really is what it is. Look at this. Puzzle piece design with that amazing milling inside. You can see how they're all different. This one's got diagonals. This one's got horizontals. This one's got some swirlies going on. Like it's just incredible. And it really makes them stand out. So this one is the polished copper. These are all the full size. I believe they'll be available in mini as well. Beautiful. Then we have the brass or bronze, and this one looks a little different than the previous bronze I've seen from them. Usually it's a little darker, I think, and this is a little bit of a lighter color, and I like that. This one came with a Parker kit installed, which was really cool. So basically they sell these kits. I'll show you. It comes with a what would you call this? A cap, I guess? The head? I'm not sure, sorry. And then it comes with this piece, which allows it to obviously reach that length for a Parker refill, because the Parker refill is normally, it's smaller than a G2, which is what the full size is, a G2. It has a little arrow on it, so you know which way to put it in. I'm pretty sure this side goes here. Huh? Maybe that side. I'll figure it out. There's an arrow that points back, so I assume that means this drops in. I think that's all that comes with the kit. I think maybe a spring does too, so you get the right tension. Maybe it's a little longer because you have a smaller refill. Good tip exposure. Very cool. That's the bronze. Then we have the titanium, which is gorgeous. This one has stone-washed accents on the clip, cap, and other cap. I don't know why I can't think of what that's called, but and the bolt carrier. Very smooth action. I've noticed that the titanium ones just tend to have a nicer click to them. This is my dragon scale in polished tie. They just have a little bit more of a noticeably louder click, probably because the titanium's lighter weight material than the copper or the bronze. But isn't that just gorgeous? Look at that. All that stone washing in between the puzzle pieces. It's just crazy. I don't know how this is done on CNC. And then we get the creme de la creme. The piece de la resistance. Should I say that again? The piece de la resistance. Shabam. Zirconium. Sorry. Jeez, Kev. Zircuti. No. That would be insane. You know how expensive a full Zircuti pen would be? These are already like 500 retail. I think sometimes they go for a little less, but I mean, if it was Zircuti, it'd be like $1,200. Just gorgeous. It's a little more subtle here. I'm going to zoom in a little bit. So it's a little more subtle because you don't have that color difference, right? Or contrast, I should say. Just beautiful. And they've been perfecting their polish on the Zirc. So if you have one of their Zirc models from before, which I do, right here, let me grab it. This is probably my favorite pen currently that I own. This is a Dragon Scale in Zirc. And I don't know if you can see the difference, but it's a little darker black, this one. So it has a little bit of a darker color to it, which for a zirconium polish is nice. I really like that it's darker like that. This is fantastic. Like I said, it's my favorite pen right now. It's got a really good weight to it. It's not too heavy. Like sometimes I think these materials are too heavy, although they mill these out so well, you really don't notice the difference between that and the Zirc. But the size for me on the Mini, and then just the feel in hand of the Dragon Scale and the Zirc, just something about it is so good. I'm definitely ordering a Mini Zirc in this pattern as well, and I have a twister on the way. I'm signed up for their subscription service, so if you guys are as into these pens as I am, you can sign up for a subscription service where they charge you basically monthly, or whenever they release a limited edition. Sometimes they skip a month, and you can skip a month anytime you want. You can change it to a different version. So if you prefer a titanium over Zirc, you can do that, and you get a pretty good discount. I think it was $330 or $340 or something like that for that Dragon Scale one, where normally retail is like $500 for Zirc. So check out their subscription service. I'm signed up for it. I pay for them. They do send me some pens for, you know, content and whatnot, but you know, the ones I use I pay for. So anyway, this is the Jigsaw, and it's absolutely stunning. Everything they've come out with has been just really cool. So that's the Jigsaw. That's this month. And I can show you, you know, the other one. So I have the Dragon Scale. That was the first month I think they did. So let me grab some other ones here. I have a standard. So this is a standard pen, V2 pen. So this is their sort of baseline offering. It's like $150. This is a lefty, actually. And believe it or not, I think I prefer a righty action. So because the clip is the actuator, it doesn't get in the way. So a lot of times with pens like this, when you have left or right, whatever, it matters because of where the clip is oriented, because you might be hitting the clip when you're trying to disengage or engage or whatever, but this action is the clip, so it doesn't really matter. So this down motion, I'm just so used to it, I prefer it over sliding forward like this. Now I could easily get used to this and I would love it, but since they don't offer any of the limited stuff in lefty, I'm perfectly fine with the righty. So that's the standard look. And here's the twister. I'll just grab one so you can see. This is the copper stonewashed. So I'm not 100% sure, but usually when they release something, they do all these different versions. Look at that twister. I don't know if any of these are still left. You can check. I'll link the limited edition section below. If you guys use my links, it does help the channel, so I truly appreciate it if you would. If you're gonna buy one anyway, you might as well, but obviously you don't have to. It's your choice. Twister's really cool. But yeah, usually they release them in these configurations, so you'll get copper in polished and copper in stonewashed. Then you'll get bronze in polished and stonewashed. You'll get titanium in a polished like this, where it's all polished, and a stonewash like this. But, you know, it could be different based on the pattern. Maybe this pattern requires those, you know, differences. I don't know. We'll see. And then you can get Zerk, I believe, just in polished. I don't think there is a stonewashed or blasted Zerk, although I love a good blasted Zerk. But I will admit their standard stonewash looks a lot like a blasted zirconium. So you could save, you know, some money and just get a nice stonewash titanium version. But, you know. So that's the upcoming release, the Jigsaw. Let me get these out of here. And I'm impressed, as usual. They just keep hitting with amazing art. That's what it is. It's art, guys. I mean, what else do you call this? Have you seen a pen like this before? I haven't. And then you add all the benefits that you get with a smooth precision pen, the lightweight feel, the clip being the bolt action, the no wiggle on the tip. You get the cap back here with a T8. Just really cool. It's made in the United States, in Texas. Says it right under there. You're not going to be able to make it out, but it says it right under there. Proudly made in Texas. Just, yeah, and they get better every time. I can see them getting better. When you look at the seams around the cap here, they've been getting tighter and tighter as we go. Here's an example. Here's that dragon scale. I love this pen. You can see a little bit of a gap there. Different finish, but I mean, you can barely make out the transition there. So yeah, they're just getting better, and their stuff is cool. So I'm gonna stop rambling about it. You guys let me know what you think down below. You think you're gonna pick one up? I would love to hear about it down below. And again, that link is down there for anybody who wants to use it. Just gorgeous. All right, thank you to Smooth Precision Pens for sending these my way to check out. I love you guys. I hope you have an absolutely fantastic day, and check for the drop on Friday at noon CST. All right. Peace.